Hi, welcome back to my channel. This video is to talk about all the jigsaw puzzles that I completed in November. Now, before I start showing them to you, I will tell you that it's 15 puzzles. Now, I think at the end of October, I saved my puzzles between foam board and showed you the puzzles, but it was a lot of maneuvering of the camera, of the iPhone, and there's a lot of shakiness, so I'm going to try this a little bit differently. Now, the first thing I want to say is, what kind of channel is this? This is Robin Loves Reading. It started off as an extension of my book blog. My blog is robinlovesreading.com, Instagram, Twitter, Goodreads, Facebook, Robin Loves Reading. But when I really got into diamond painting, someone said, because I was doing whip and chats and unboxings for a minute, why don't you, I wanted to make a second channel. I thought about making a second channel. Somebody says, what about all the things? So my channel name became Robin Loves Reading and All the Things. So one of those things is these jigsaw puzzles. You see them behind me. They're to my right. They're also to my left. There's one on the board that I'm working on. And there's some coming in the mail. There's some new ones that came in. You know, I'm just totally enthralled with my jigsaw puzzles right now. Now, I'm also working on a diamond painting called Train of Dreams. And I'm doing it very slowly because I'm spending all my time in here in my puzzle area working on puzzles. But a friend of mine named Teresa just got Train of Dreams and she wants to start it this weekend. So that gives me a little bit more incentive to work on that diamond painting. So what you'll see on this channel is my puzzle experiences with certain type of puzzles, my haul videos, my monthly wrap-up videos, and maybe a few time-lapse videos again, but that's to be determined. But I just wanted to give you a little bit of a history on why I'm even talking to you about jigsaw puzzles when there's plenty of jigsaw puzzle channels out there with plenty of jigsaw puzzle content, and you certainly don't need mine, but I'm doing it anyway. So the way we're going to do this video is, last month when I did my wrap up, I, for the whole month, saved my jigsaw puzzles sandwiched between foam board. I didn't do that this time around. I, scrunched them up and put them back in the box. So what you're going to see in this video is, I'll show you the box and I'll show you an image of the completed puzzle. Now, I think what I might do is just make this whole video and edit in the book covers at the end of the video. Hopefully I can do that. And if I time it correctly, any voiceovers I do will also work. So we'll see how it goes. So, sorry, I had to pause the video. So we're going to start with this 1,000 piece jigsaw puzzle. It's a Buffalo puzzle, which is one of my favorite brands, but I'm going to talk to you a little bit more about brands at some point. This is a 1,000 piece puzzle, and Buffalo has several collections, and this collection is from their Vivid collection, and it's called Color Challenge. So I'll show you it in the box here. First thing that I noticed with this puzzle is that first, it was a 1,000 piece gradient puzzle, and I'm not experienced with gradient puzzles. Now there's a word, and I know it begins with the word tetra. I'm pretty sure, tetra. If you guys know what that word is, can you please leave it in the description box below, because I'm drawing a blank on that. Well, I was trying to understand the gradient pattern on this puzzle. Now, if they say hindsight is 20/20, if I knew how hard my eyes were on tracking gradients, then I would have most likely done a 300 or 500 piece of this particular puzzle, because it does come, I think, in 4 sizes: 300, 500, 1,000, and possibly even 2,000. So, but I stuck with it. I usually stick with all of the puzzles that I do, and I stuck with this one. But I found that you're never fully done with the yellow, and then you're never fully done with the orange. For that matter, you're never fully done with the red. So I kind of ran into some problems, but it didn't matter. I was going to work with it anyway. Now, I did download an app called I Love Hue, HUE, on my iPhone so that I can start training my eyes to understand gradients. Because you see, I've got them. I've got the moon gradient. The gradient moon. I have this one here called Color Wheel. I've got, give me a second, Cobble Hill gradient, Rainbow gradient. I have Cloudberries gradient. Yeah. So I love gradient puzzles, and I will train my eyes to understand that. So that is the first puzzle. The next puzzle I completed in November. Sorry, I am going to have to bend over because of where I have the puzzles located. Was this beautiful cats puzzle. It's another buffalo one. All of the cats puzzles are 750 pieces on at the Buffalo website or on Amazon under the Buffalo brand. And in the past, when these puzzles were created, they were the cats of Charles Wysocki. Well, now other artists are doing these puzzles, and so they simply say cats. And I'm trying to see if I can find the artist. This is Irina Gamashoya Cotton. Okay, so now Buffalo is producing these cats puzzles by other artists. So what made me do this puzzle simply is because I have a ginger cat named Milo, who just before I got my bits and pieces board, as in fact, was spending most of his day right on top of my puzzle table, which is my puzzle board, which was on my card table. So this appealed to me because I have an orange ginger. I also have an orange and white ginger, but I have that one. So I'll tell you a little bit more because I do want to put up the completed puzzle. In fact, I just had a thought. How about this? I show you every box, talk to you about this, and then at the end, I just do a slideshow. So change your plans. You're not going to see me putting this down to hold up. No, we're going to do that because this is new to me. So there you have it. The next puzzle I completed was for a specific reason. I wanted to work on this puzzle, the Bostonian, which is a dottle puzzle. But I took a really good look at this, and I've taken lots of good looks at other dottle puzzles. And I realized it was going to be a challenge. So to prepare myself for that particular challenge, I bought a 500-piece dottle puzzle. This one is obviously 3 little pigs, right? There you have it, 3 little pigs. So I bought this 500-piece puzzle, and I did it in order to familiarize with myself with the style, the shape, the texture, the feel, the whole 9 yards of dottle puzzles. These are ribbon cut pieces, so it was not as easy as a standard 500-piece puzzle, but I loved it and I thought it was adorable. What I love about this puzzle, by the way, is you got the 3 little pigs focused here or centered here, but back there you have them in front of the house. I didn't notice that when I first started doing it. It wasn't until I got into it and I would see like a star and I'm like, wait, there's a star down here. Why is there a second star? So that is 3 little pigs. Loved it, loved it, loved it. Hopefully I'm showing you these puzzles in order because according to my photo album, this was the next puzzle I completed. Now this is another cat's puzzle. It's not a Wysocki, but it's called Puzzler's Desk. And the artist for this puzzle, hopefully it's an easier name. Oh, Steve Reed. I've done a few of his puzzles. In fact, I think my White Mountain puzzle that I'm going to show you is a Steve Reed. I didn't realize that. So this is called Puzzler's Desk. And I think I have 12 Buffalo cat puzzles. And I also have a Schmidt cat puzzle coming. I have the White Mountain cat puzzle and probably even a Ravensburger cat puzzle. So I love my cat puzzles. So that is this one. And this was a fun puzzle because it's a puzzle within a puzzle because you got the puzzle pieces on the thingy. You got 2 little kittens there, but you also have a piece of cake and an open glass of wine. I don't know if I don't drink alcohol anyway, but I don't think I'd have an open beverage right there on my puzzle with 2 little rambunctious kittens. And I think, yeah, there are 3. one's looking out the window, and these two are right here. So again, you'll see the completed puzzles in a slideshow. Okay, the lighting changed a little bit because I realized during that last clip I just did that the light was right in my eyes. So if I need to reshoot that part of the video, I will when I get to the editing portion. So my next puzzle that I want to show you was because this company sent me a direct message, invited me to check out their store. So I said, sure, I'll check it out, but let's work out something where I can be an affiliate and you can send me the puzzles. I would love for puzzle companies to send me puzzles. Repeat, I would love for puzzle companies to send me puzzles. So they agreed. I got these next two puzzles for free and I became an affiliate. The company is called Puzzler.com, which is Puzzlr.com. But what they are prime 3D puzzles. Now, I didn't do my research ahead of time. I'm gonna go like this to hold it up because the box is wider. I didn't do my research ahead of time, but prime 3D puzzles have been sold for quite a while by different distributors. So Puzzler.com is not the creator of these lenticular jigsaw puzzles, but nonetheless, they are selling them now, and I want to support that small company. Now, can you hear that? This is taped, pasted, or glued on the box. Why? It's because it's a 3D puzzle, and the 3D effect that you can see right here is exactly what you see in the jigsaw puzzle itself. Now, I did save this puzzle, but I'm just doing the video this way, so I'm not going to get it out, but there you have it. And then I did a different puzzle. I'm going to show you another one like that, but let's get this one. I have only 3 of these, but I'm going to check the Buffalo Extended Cyber Monday sale. If there are any of these Country Life puzzles on sale at the Buffalo website, I am going to buy them. I love this puzzle, and this is called Country Delivery, 1,000 piece Buffalo puzzle. And I love this style puzzle, and like I said, I only have 3. This is by Edgeward. I only have 3, but I do plan on trying to buy up this whole series. Every puzzle in this series has an antique car. And there's 2 in this one. This one over here and this one here. So this is Country Life, Country Delivery. So beautiful puzzle, very, very enjoyable. I loved it. And like I said, I want the whole series. Oops. Just checking. Okay. So the next puzzle, I'm using my iPad to help me to remember what order I did these puzzles. The next puzzle I did was another Puzzler.com jigsaw puzzle. And this one is called Messy Bedroom Kittens. The name is nowhere on the box, but on the website it says Messy Bedroom Kittens. And again, you have this acrylic-like 3D image pasted on the box or glued on the box, and the puzzle itself is in full 3D. I haven't disassembled those puzzles. I think I want to tape them on the back. I just haven't decided where I'm going to hang them. So until I decide, they're just sitting between foam board. The next puzzle I did was another gradient puzzle, and this was way easier than the one I just showed you. This is a blue kazoo. Can I come over? Yeah. This is a blue kazoo 1,000 piece puzzle simply called triangles. Okay. As mentioned earlier in this video, I am trying to collect as many gradient puzzles until my eyes understand it and I find them too simple. As long as I find them challenging, I'm going to keep buying them because I love a challenge. This puzzle was, it's sometimes you see something that is deceptively easy. This wasn't deceptively easy. It was very simple, at least in my frame of time that works for me. Somebody might do this in 30 minutes or an hour or 3 hours or 4 hours. It took me 5.5 hours, and I'm very, very, very happy with the time it took me to do this gradient puzzle. As you can see the various triangles, it's very easy to grab as many pieces that match any triangle you're trying to accomplish and solve that little part until you connect it to the next part, the next part, and the next part. Love, love, love this puzzle. This is, if I didn't already say it, it's from Blue Kazoo. And so far I only have 2 of their puzzles. I have this one and I have Color Wheel, which that's my other Blue Kazoo puzzle, Color Wheel. The next puzzle I did is this gorgeous puzzle. And since doing this puzzle, I have learned that it is in many, many variations by almost every puzzle company out there. Buffalo, Schmidt, probably White Mountain, and more. And then Buffalo Company itself also has several of hot air balloon puzzles. Now, I told you that my first gradient puzzle was from Buffalo's Vivid Collection. So this is also from Buffalo's Vivid Collection, and it's called Up, Up, and Away. Loved this puzzle. Loved it. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, I remember. I was missing a piece right in here. And then the next day when I went to start my next puzzle, I found that piece. So this puzzle is 100% intact. No missing pieces. Okay, the next puzzle I did was another cats puzzle. Robin, come on. Cats? Yep, that's me. And I got more cats puzzles coming in the mail. So this, again, is another cats puzzle. First, I want to find the artist's name. It's a Steve Reed. I guess Steve Reed and I are going to get along just fine because this is another one of his. Now, this was a gift. This was a surprise. Yes, I got this as a gift. It just showed up one day. Robin, I hope this makes you smile. Yes, it was a smile gift. And the group that does this is called the Puzzle Family. It's owned by Ryan Snake Eyes Bronner. And there's an individual on his group, that likes to gift some of us group members with a puzzle. So I had to do this for sheer thanks, and it ended up being for sheer joy. The only problem that I have with this puzzle was the texture of the cats was pretty much all the same darker colors. But other than that, it was a breeze. No complaints. Loved it, loved it, loved it. Then, in Ryan's group, the Puzzle Family, I mentioned, we were talking about puzzle brands one day, and I mentioned that I had one Schmidt puzzle. You have a Schmidt? Was the reaction I got. I said, yes. Now I think I have 2 more Schmidt puzzles. I just had a look. But this was going to be my first Schmidt. Well, let us see. We were on a live stream. So I showed him this Schmidt puzzle. Now I talked about it in the puzzle hall, but let's talk about it. It is the Schmidt puzzle 1000 piece, and I'm trying to find the name. I'm sorry. Why don't I see a name of this? It's good to have a name. Okay, yes, Magical Journey. Please forgive me for that. Sorry for that delay. This is Magical Journey, and Jan Patrick Crosney is the artist. And I loved this puzzle. Okay, I loved this puzzle. It was beautiful. The pieces, Now, if you like Ravensburger, you like the feel, the texture, the thickness, and the firmness of the pieces, then you will love Schmidt puzzles. When you see my upcoming haul video, you will see the other 2 Schmidt puzzles I have added to my collection, but this was my first enjoyable experience with this puzzle. Now, by the way, I had mentioned early on that I did 15 puzzles in November. Basically, I can complete a puzzle every day, but why only 15 if there's 30 days in November? Because I'm prone to start a new puzzle at night, go to bed for 8 or 9 hours, get up, do some housework, have coffee, and then I finish the puzzle during that day. So it's kind of like a 2-day process, but not, allowing me the time to sleep in between. So this is a gorgeous puzzle. I will be doing this one again. The next puzzle I did was pure joy. pure joy. A Colin Thompson from Awesome Alphabet A. Now, I currently have E, and I bought C and D. As a matter of fact, I wonder where C and D is. It's not even showing up. I bought it 2 weeks ago, so it just dawned on me that I don't have C and D yet. So we're going to solve that problem. But this series only goes up to the letter J. And I don't know if Colin Thompson will be doing more, but as many puzzles as come up in this series, I will buy. I'm only buying 1 or 2 a month because they're between $25 and $30. But I have a little more. I will have a little bit more than half of the collection so far. So with Colin Thompson's puzzles, they're all collage puzzles, little teeny images all over the puzzle. So with a puzzle like this, at least for me, you can't sort it because, like, look at the letter A outlined in yellow. That little bit of yellow is in almost every single piece that's, surrounds it on the left, on the right, on the inside, on the outside, on the bottom. So sorting this puzzle is impossible, but yet these only take me a handful of hours to do. Now, one of these days, I'm going to do something different. I am going to get up in the morning and start a puzzle fresh and see if I can accomplish it in that day. But my routine always seems to be finishing a puzzle during the day and starting a new one before I go to bed. I don't understand that, but there you have it. Awesome Alphabet A. I got on Amazon. By the way, any of these that I got on Amazon, I will try to link in the description below. But if I didn't get them on Amazon, I will see about trying to link them otherwise. Okay, so I had to figure out where this next puzzle was. Guess what? It's another cat puzzle, but it's a 1,000 piece puzzle, and I know that it's Steve Reed. I don't even have to look at the box. The name of it is Curious Kittens right in the front. I'm sorry. And unlike the Buffalo brand, who only does cat puzzles in 750 size, this was a 1,000 piece puzzle. Now, if you have any type of puzzle board or layout, or however you work on your jigsaw puzzles, a board that goes up to 1,500 pieces is needed for this 1,000 piece puzzle. Pardon me, for this 1,000 piece puzzle, because these are bigger piece sizes than your standard puzzle size, and there's your piece size. I love working with White Mountain puzzles. Never had a problem at all. Apparently, I'm out of order as far as how I thought I was tracking the puzzles for this video, so I did discover that I have two more. I think just 2 more to show you. And this one is an Amy Stewart called Kitschy Cute. I love Amy Stewart puzzles. I think I have 14, but there's probably close to 100 by now. But I have a couple of these in my shopping cart, and I would just keep buying them and keep buying them and keep buying them and keep buying them. I love her puzzles. Will I ever redo them? I don't know, because we never know what the future will bring. But for right now, this Kitschy Cute 1,000 piece puzzle by Amy Stewart was one that I really, really, really loved. So hopefully you'll like the style if you haven't already tried it. Then I also completed, and I think this is my last puzzle. I'm just looking down. Yeah. The last puzzle, and it wasn't in this order, but the last puzzle in this video that I'll show you is this Chuck Pinson Alpine Serenity jigsaw puzzle. Now, I love Chuck Pinson and have done perhaps 6 of his diamond paintings and probably have 10 more in my stash. But the problem with Chuck Pinson jigsaw puzzles are just the same exact problem you have with Thomas Kincaid jigsaw puzzles. The beautiful painted image does not render well to puzzle format, and every piece is blurry. It doesn't really come together until you get it together and you step back a little and you see that beautiful image you were after when you were working on that puzzle. Excuse me, I tried to say that all in one breath. It shows you the image you were looking for when you finally finished the puzzle. Okay? Now, I love this puzzle nonetheless. I do have other Chuck Pinsons in my stash. I've got 3 others, but I won't rush to do them because, again, you have a lot of blurriness. And lately, we've been having a lot of rain here in Massachusetts, so with the damp weather and the cloudy weather, I'm waiting for a bright, bright sunny day, and then I will attack another of the Chuck Pinson jigsaw puzzles. So I believe that is it for the puzzles that I have done for this month of November. And I will now give you all a slideshow of what the completed puzzles look like. And you'll see me more with other puzzle content and, of course, books, reading, reviews, and all that content. So please like and subscribe if you aren't already subscribed. Definitely hit that like button because it would help, and share if you think anybody would be interested. I don't usually put like, subscribe, and share at the end of my videos, but every now and again I think I'm going to do that in the future. Thank you so much for watching. I can't wait to see what next month brings. Have a good one.